I think too, like when we're younger, we're so focused or we're, again, conditioned to think about other people and the relationship with other people, and we don't focus on the relationship with ourselves. The most important relationship we'll ever have is our relationship with ourselves, how we show up for ourselves, how we care for ourselves, the voice in our head that we all have. Maybe we have one, two, maybe five, I don't know, but how that voice is and how it responds to us and what it says, and again, and how we respond to it. And it's the most important relationship that I teach. And everybody usually wants to start with all these others. And I always say, like, you can't, Costco, you can't collect your $200 until like this relationship, till you really allow yourself to work on it, and be there and show up for yourself. This is again, like, just like you, the way back home to ourselves.
Yeah, and it's hard because of that conditioning when you're trying to forge that relationship with yourself. It feels very selfish because it is, but that's the point also. And the more that you do it, you realize that it's not selfish because it's so much easier to be a better version of yourself for others when you're giving yourself the space to be selfish, to find out who you are, and to, words that you used to use from with me was, be your own best friend, and change that voice in your head to start saying things like, I'm confident and enthusiastic and persistent, and I am calm and calm and centered, and I am a channel for peace and serenity. And when your voice is saying those things to you instead of whatever Linda used to say to me, and we don't talk about Linda. Linda doesn't talk to me so much anymore.
Yeah. 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 I mean, it is. It's if you were learning to tie your shoe, like, again, what sounds better? Like, good job, way to go, you're gonna get it, keep trying, you're awesome, I love you, or like, you suck, you're terrible, you're never gonna get this, shut up, you're bad, whatever. I mean, like, and so we have to think of ourselves in those terms of like, how are we showing up for ourselves in a way of, again, of growing through these past experiences, and the voice in our head isn't real, right? Like, it's all of these things that we've collected kind of along the way. And so then it comes back, though, just like as that lemon, it's like it has this response, and then we attune to that if we listen, versus truly listening to ourselves. And I don't know if I would consider it selfish. I think, again, like, taking care of ourselves isn't selfish. I think it's the most selfless thing that we can do, because then we're able to show up for people differently. We're able to take care of ourselves, nurture ourselves, know our own boundaries, know how much space we can hold for others and what we need for ourselves. And so for me, I think it's, again, like, the most selfless thing that we can do is truly taking the time and space and energy to create a relationship with ourselves. That's a beautiful one.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that was what I was saying too, is that, yeah, again, it's this negative output, these lemon thoughts for yourself, but also sometimes from the people around you, like, all of a sudden, she's doing all these things not for me, or not with me, or not these things that she used to do, whatever it is. And it sometimes it takes a lot of closing that out to realize, and just an inner knowing that I have to do this for myself so that I can become, so that I can be this full cup to be able to give to the people that I need to be able to give space to and be present for.
Yeah.